Hi guys, welcome back to my Total Warhammer 3. It's continuing my Archaon campaign. I wish it was going as well as my Lizardman one. We're just so slow. This new system. And the thing is as well, there's a difference between playing slow, as in choosing to slow yourself down, and being forced to play slow. And this is being forced to play slow because you can't proceed quicker because you can't get the troops that you need fast, because you have to recruit base troops and you have to rank them up and you have to upgrade them and then they've got to get ranked up, and it's like, oh my god, it's so slow, it's so mind-numbingly painful. What do you want, Grimgor? What? Fuck off. Demanding that I pay you? You can fuck right off. Yeah, and I had one of my commenters today in the, or not, well, yeah, we're today of recording anyway, but not today of the release of the video, saying you can subjugate factions for the Dark Fortresses. This I know, yes. You subjugate them automatically when you take the Dark Fortress that belongs to like a certain Norscan faction. But they can still break their alliance with you. I'm not sure if it's a bug, if it's supposed to not work that way, but if you declare war on a certain faction that's really strong, they can choose not to join you in the war and break the vassalization. And the same if a really strong faction declares war on you, your vassal can also break away. But relations in some cases, I don't know why, but they do decrease gradually over time for certain things. So vassals can eventually leave. That third one is rarer. The first two are the main occurrences, but can happen. He's going that way, I'm fine with that. We can go be a nuisance for the Dark Elves. Now, I know you wouldn't be as far into the Empire as you would be normally, because you started basically on like Kislev's doorstep. You, God. What's this? Oh, it's the thing from the guide video, isn't it? It's Condemnation. Yeah, the Condemnation is shit. Now. Melee attack 3, melee defense 3. Self, leadership +4 can cause terror. I mean, it could cause terror permanently in the previous one anyway. Ally +4 immune to psychology. 55 meter range, unlimited duration. Affects allies in range. They've nerfed Archaon through nerfing his items. That's what they've done. Yeah, let's go into tier 5. What last two buildings we're building in here? Building this one out makes it more money from the local region, yeah. I'm probably going to go with that just because of the undivided corruption, but also the control. So it works like a public order building. The one in the middle that looks really good, income from all buildings plus 40%, doesn't apply to your buildings. It's just your adjacent allied or vassal regions only. It doesn't apply to you. I'm not sure if it's supposed to work that way, because it would be a lot better if it applied to your buildings as well as those. But it's not, it's just those ones, which is really fucking stupid. And if they're going to give it 40%, I'm not being funny, my vassal tribute is 217, which is crap. So if you're going to make that a number for your vassals, make it more like 100% or 150%. Make it something decent so we can get some decent money out of it. 217 doesn't even cover the cost of a single unit, unless you're buying shitty fucking marauders. Oh wait, in fact, because of abductions, it might actually cover a Chaos Warrior unit. Don't cover a unit of Chosen though, or a unit of Sparring Champions. I can't move him yet because he's got instability. And I've got that stupid event. How long does that event last for? 3 turns as well. Fuck me. Just take something new and it gives me that fucking event. And see, I've now got Kislev pushing in here. That's fine. The AI though used to cheat something fucking awful in Warhammer 2 as well. I'll show you guys something actually when my turn comes round. Because you can pretty much gauge where you used to start as Archaon. Almost. It's been changed a little bit so you've got a bit of a groove here. I want Kislev to take some of his Dark Fortress so I can take him back off them. Especially that first one. A nice good beachhead into Kislev would be nice. And they've got a good strong garrison. Unlike the fucking town things. I'm probably going to have to give most of the towns to my vassals and just fucking hope they don't betray me. But I don't see that happening personally. Oh, I've got to do his quest battles as well. Shit. Right, so in Warhammer 2, if this is that temple, you'd start somewhere like over here. I don't recall this being as wide, but you'd start somewhere around here. And then you usually come round here, you'd have this pass down into the Dwarven Mountains, usually around here somewhere. I don't think it would quite that far down like that. But you'd have a pass down, and you'd come round, and you could usually like vassalize these. You wouldn't have a town there. There'd be a town there and Prague there. And you go straight in. Obviously, Kislev weren't its own faction, then with its own units, a lot weaker. You'd be absolutely hammering them, and you'd be on your way into the Empire really quickly. Obviously, you do start further away, and now you've also got provinces to manage, like most other factions, because you're no longer a horde army, which I'm fine with that. But at least you could recruit a full army in probably 2 or 3 turns, where you can't do that anymore because of the new system. You can only do that if you have the capacity of troops in the area. And if you've got very little buildings, oh look, I can only have 3 out of 4 marauders, 1 marauder horseman, which is shit anyway, 1 warhound, which is also shit, another 3 out of 4 normal warhounds, which are also shit, and then 2 trolls. So you're very fucking limited. And the percentages are fucking wank. It is terrible. So they should go down to 1,780 next turn. I need to test that. But then again, I need to fight a battle, which might rank some up anyway. Right. I'm going to go for that one last because it's by far the worst. This is the one where all the Chaos Knights come on, who are quite high ranked. Don't like that. Normal Chaos Warriors shouldn't be too much of a concern, because they haven't got the armor penetration to deal with the, well, other Chaos Warriors. Forsaken, nah, not really. These will be a bigger concern, even though they're low rank, and even the Marauders with great weapons, because they'll actually will hit harder. But they'll also break faster. But it's going to be that right flank is going to be the issue. Especially those fated for greatnesses here with the Dark Gods. Yeah, but if they don't benefit their Ever-Chosen, they're never going to conquer the world as they wanted. The Ever-Chosen is the one that has the power to do it. The other champions have got no chance.
I will teach him a bitter lesson. One for all who defy me, who dare to oppose the will of the Chaos Gods. Here is a maggot to make an example of. It will be a warning to all the chieftains of the North. Now, my foes, let us attend this tiresomeness. By dusk, I wish to be swilling the maggot's blood in his upturned skull, while channeling his ravaged spirits into Morka's armor.
Right. We're going to need you in the main line because you've got to take care of that fucking lord.
My God's call! Slay every mortal. Tremble, mortals. Chaos counts. Archaon.
Right. Stick Archaon. That. Trolls, you can go in here as well. Right, and the problem is going to be this flank. This is going to be the issue. And it's where we might end up taking casualties. There could have been so many fucking trees here last time. Oh, they catch your Vanguard. Actually, yeah, Vanguard them up. You can Vanguard as well, can't you? Yeah. He's on a dragon. I'll have to bait them infantry back a bit. I don't want the infantry bogging down my cavalry. What, you guys said not to fucking move? I give you a fucking attack command. What to fucking do it? That's because it went into trees straight away. Fuck's sake. I hate it when it does that shit. So annoying. Trolls. Oh god. Fuck. Think about it. They're on the wrong side. They never come in on the left. I might have to restart this. They've fucking changed it round. Why would you change that? So they're always coming on the right and now they're coming on the left. Yeah, they're going to hit my line and create a mess. That's so stupid. Don't change the fundamentals of our quest battle, you dickheads. Fucking morons. Alright, so we'll put them on the polar opposite side to what they normally spawn on. Fucking genius. Absolute goddamn fucking brainless morons. So the quest battle is the same as the units that are in it. The units are the exact same as Warhammer 2. The cavalry always coming on the far right side. Always. Never a deviation. Now they're coming on the left side behind you. Why? Why would they come on the left side behind me? It's the polar opposite side. Keep the quest battle the same fucking way that it was in Warhammer 2. There's no reason to change it. That's just fucking stupid. Some people who used to fight that quest battle have now got to fucking get rid of them coming on the far side. Idiots. It's a waste of fucking time. I'm not going to deploy my cavalry on the far right flank if they come on the far left flank. It's just fucking moronic. Don't fix what ain't broken. We're not looking for challenging the quest battles. We just want to get our purple items and be done with the fucking battle. That's it. Literally it. There's no like hidden secret fucking thing. We just want to end the battle and get a purple item. But in Seer's infinite wisdom, oh, let's have you come on the opposite side. Well, we don't need to listen to this again. So we don't need to listen to this again. Right. So they're coming on here this time. Actually, I'll put the troll with them.
Chosen! My God's call! God's bloody glory!
Fucking moron.
Undivided!
And that was a small but very, very important change. It's like, yes, let our forces come on the polar opposite side to what they normally do. Why? Why would you make that change? No reason to make it whatsoever.
Charge them!
That's better. Morons. Controls move. What are you doing? Stop milling around like morons. Get into the fight.
Move fast! Harvest their souls! Ready! Seas of blood!
Where's this dragon? What's he doing with his army? Huh? Why is he running away? What? What is this bullshit fucking tactic?
Exalted hero!
I don't know what's actually happening here, what this weirdo is fucking doing. See if that entertains them.
God's bloody glory!
Get into fucking combat.
I am the gods! For the Chaos Gods! Name your demand! Torn's bloody glory! Harvest their souls! My God's call! Hear me, Hey Father! Blood, the Blood God!
The Knights is still a concern. Because we're outnumbered down there.
All will be destroyed. Obliterate them. The world will burn.
Oh, they're hitting them and it's like showing a blue shield around them. It's pretty cool. Archaon, why are you dying and not him? Great. Dumbass is stuck in combat. I can't watch fucking every side of the fucking battle at the same time. Archaon, you're making this way harder than it has to be. They've nerfed Archaon so much. God, he sucks right now. Used to be an absolute fucking powerhouse, now I've turned into a fucking armoured pussy. I wouldn't be surprised if some of the Warriors of Chaos, some of these new lords they've brought in, are stronger than Archaon. And just so we're clear, that shouldn't be the case. Archaon should be the strongest Chaos character, like, hands down, comfortably. Ow!
I am Kingslayer. My blade hungers.
Is he going to start doing that bullshit all the time? Is that what he's going to do?
Archaon. Bow before the three-eyed king. Charge them.
Stop using your dragon breath, what are you doing?
Fear me, mortals. My blade.
Land, you fucking pussy!
Chaos comes. Archaon.
Archaon, go kill him, for the love of God.
Slay them all. Running. Read this.
Finally.
Slaanesh his perverse glory. Nay, your demand. Pour this bloody glory. Bring corruption. Swords of chaos to me. Name your demand. Flay them all. Court's bloody glory. Chaos Knights. Move fast.
These trolls are giving zero fucks.
Chaos Knights. What? My God's call. chosen! Seas of blood!
Archaon's getting battered beyond belief. It's ridiculous how weak they made him. Why would you have a Warriors of Chaos DLC and nerf the main guy? Why would you do it? Why would you only give him a 10% shitty fucking ward save? I mean, if you're gonna give him... You're gonna get rid of his ward save on his one of his primary items, then at least bump up the ward save on... at least bump up the ward save on his armour to a 25% ward save what he used to have. Well, I think it might have been a 30% ward save. You can't just take away like 15-20% of the guy's fucking ward save. Well, it might have been 25 and then 5% from his own effect. Another tip for you guys as well, which some people know who use things like Mortis Engine and stuff like that, Mortis Engine effect type units. Same things with like Iron Drakes. Iron Drakes do a lot of fucking damage. Basically, the more damage a unit deals, the faster they rank up. So, since Great Weapons are the highest damage dealing infantry units for the infantry version on foot, they will rank up faster by dealing more damage. So they're going to do way more damage than hand weapon and shield. Halberds might compete to a degree, but halberds generally do more damage against large targets, which you're not always going to get.
Archaon! Charge them! Sword and spell!
And see, my army doesn't feel that strong either. Just doesn't. I'm quite worried about this Warriors of Chaos DLC. I really am. I mean, don't get me wrong. Overall, it is an improvement on the Warhammer 1 and Warhammer 2. We've got ambush stance back. You know, we can now build buildings. But the troops don't feel that strong. Archaon's been massively nerfed. They've taken away one of our best traits, which was Infernal Dominance. They've now changed it into something that's quite shit. And the units just don't feel as strong. I don't get it. I don't know what these guys have done. Or why they've done it. I really don't. It's scary to think as well. That one we definitely want. It's good for him. Let's look at buffing up his army. That's for demonic units. That's for demonic. That's for all demonic non-flying melee units. Why don't they just put demonic melee infantry? Fucking hell. For all non-demonic cavalry and chariot units. Just in case we do recruit a second army, obviously it's going to have one of those in there. Be nice for him to be stronger. I still don't know about that. It says ward saves now 15% because he has the 5 normal and he's got 10 from Morcor. If I do go to demonic, he will get 20% more physical. But these are the problems I've got. Is that then based upon the magic, winds of magic in the area? Or will I lose half of that? And then he can start decaying if his leadership gets low. And Archaon's not been performing well in the last couple of battles. He gets his ass beat. That's still painful, that is. So I upgrade a rank 7 unit of Chaos Warriors to Chosen. Back down to rank 0. Fucking hell. That is a big ouch. I'm pleased they've made something out of aspiring champions though. Made aspiring champions somewhat more feasible. So I want these 3, I just don't want the corruption one on any of them. I want to avoid the corruption one. Because I don't want that corruption in my territory. Although technically I shouldn't take attrition from it, I'm pretty sure I will. Well, that was. He actually hasn't got a talisman yet. Okay. I probably need to go for that next because it's filling a slot he hasn't got anything in. And then that last. That is terrible, that is. What have we done with that? It's really bad. 4 leadership and doesn't give you terror. It says you can cause terror. And then to your allies in 55 meters, it gives them 4 leadership and immunity to psychology. I'm not impressed with this rework. This rework is not very good. Oh bloody hell. Think about it.
Only Ursum commands me.
He died. I wiped out his faction.
Kislev.
How are you back? So they brought him back by giving him Volksgrad or something? His army's trash. That upgrade next turn. We need what? 4, 5 there, 3, 6 there. Okay. That's that. We're done with that. And that. And that. I might need to recover my army that one turn and then head back down here. Because I've got that guy heading towards me, who shouldn't even be alive. And why does he get revived at Volksgrad? He spawned over there. In the Chaos Waste, and they don't own that. I'm quite annoyed to see a Legendary Lord back that I've already killed. And he's come back with his purple item and with the same rank that he had before. He's going to come back. He should at least come back at like rank 1 with no purple item. That's some bullshit.
Before he who wields the slail.
Yeah, fuck it. Defensive Alliance log game. Because he's right there anyway. And now I can see his territory. They've changed that as well, which is good, which is they've changed Defensive Alliance. So now I can see his area. Beforehand, Defensive Alliance in Warhammer 2 didn't do that. You had to have a Military Alliance. With Defensive Alliance, you should be able to see where your allies' settlements are, their armies, the heroes, the works. it's still an alliance. It just means that you're going to defend them if they're attacked. You're not going to join them if they declare war on someone. Defensive alliances are usually a safe bet in most cases. Military alliances, be very, very careful. And usually, I'd only give a military alliance if it's a ally that's really, really strong and they're capable of basically winning battles themselves and their own wars. Otherwise, I won't usually go beyond. -11, fuck. It's going to come down by 6. Just going to -5. It's not too bad. Yeah, just got to get that up. But I need him to move. I can't afford him to stay where he is. This hero capacity for Chaos Sorcerers +1 and +1, shouldn't that be +2? I wouldn't expect it to be +3 for a hero. For a unit I would, but not for a hero. But that should be +2. I feel they've got a lot of this shit wrong. He's got to stay there at the moment. I don't mind losing towns, because towns literally aren't worth shit. They're not. And with a fucking garrison that small, and that's with the garrison building, they're going to be almost impossible to defend. And they don't get walls either. You'd think you'd at least get fucking walls, wouldn't you? But no. He's taking territories over here.
I serve Kislev, no other.
I like how the Skavens held on to both the fucking Dark Fortresses. Typical.
Hooded one watches me.
I just gave them some more souls, didn't I? Is it unlocked more stuff? No. It was that one. So I can see the purpose behind this part. Unit experience gain plus 25% for Marauders. So then you can more quickly rank up Marauders into Chaos Warriors and Chaos Knights. Or if that includes Marauder Horsemen, which I don't know. It might not. But still, it's not good. See, that one's good. That's something I would want in play like most of the time. So I wouldn't have any Marauders in my army. Chaos Warriors chosen, Chaos Knights, aspiring champions. All the units you want to rank up. Obviously they just rank straight up straight away. Chaos Knights can if you can recruit them as Chaos Knights. And chosen can once you upgrade them from Chaos Warriors. So that is really, really handy. But you've got to get a lot of souls to get to those locations, which again further adds into the slowdown they've enforced upon you. in the game. They've forced you to basically wait to get your best troops. You can't play fast. You're not allowed to. Against the rules. I forgot to check the intel on the thing. So what, 225 of that. So take it down to 745, and then we're taking it down to 1,720. That's what it should be. Right, let's just check that. I want to see if they are getting 225. If not, then the red tree from your lords isn't working. Why was she just stood there in march stance? And how did he just beat her with an army of fucking archers? See, because I got war declared by fucking Malice, I've now got a war on both flanks. And I can't really afford two armies. Well, I can, but the buildings are so fucking expensive. I need that money coming in to be able to upgrade the Chaos Fortresses that I've got. Dark Fortresses, whatever the fuck they're called. Once I've got them more fully upgraded and protected and stuff, I can easily build a second army and put it on that flank near Malice, just to keep him in check. And Archaon and his army can go rampage, because it's going to take fucking forever for that second army to get the troops in it that it needs. And this, you can't really do it like you would do in Warhammer 2, where you'd recruit a second lord following behind your army, and then recruit units into that army when you're able to afford it, and you can't do that in this, you just can't. Because if you do that, you won't be able to afford your buildings. He's going to have an army full of shit, so they're not going to be what you want to rank up. Oh, I don't know what they've done here. I don't know why they've done this. Well, at least I know for the other Warriors of Chaos factions, but I won't be playing them anytime soon. I'm going to go and play other races and hope they've not done just a bad thing with them. And I'm going to wait to play anyone like Teclis, Kairos, Scrag or Alethanar, because they're all being moved. So when they come through in the patch and they get moved to hopefully their final location, I'll probably give them a go from there. I don't want to play them from where they are now because they're not going to be there. Just -5. You can probably stabilise that. Is that still going up? Here it is. It's still going up if I leave the area.
Unto slaughter!
By 1. The chaos and divine corruptions go up at all, even at tier 5. What are they doing here? They're fucking weird. I mean, they could go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What the fuck are they doing with the changes? Oh my god. They're driving me insane. Right, it's going up. We can either build that, it's like a big garrison, or we can build that and get some public order in there and some chaos and divided, since we might end up needing it.
Ready. Have you come to kill me? How flattering. How foolish.
Dominance.
Just instead of the painstaking task of going through that, I might get another unit of Sparing Champions. We can get rid of the Chaos Trolls as well. So they give 15% physical to a lord or hero that's in 35 meters. So keeping Archaon or him near them could be a good idea. If I put Archaon with his Swords of Chaos because they can act as his bodyguard, then I won't need Demonic at all. And I know they've given barrier, haven't they, whatever the fuck it is. They've given barrier on fucking Iashirian. Why does that? They've given him 800 barrier hit points. Now, if they're going to give him barrier, which I don't mind, it's not a bad thing, but not in place of a 20% or 25% ward save. At least if that's the case, then give him a decent amount of barrier. Give him like 1,200 or something. Fucking 800 is almost nothing. Some units will break through that in a couple of hits.
Yes, my lord of change. Let's be about this.
There'll be a reckoning.
Yeah, you're gonna have to haul ass.
It is decreed by me.
I can upgrade them. But I'm thinking of getting rid of one of these for a unit of these, because these are they've changed my opinion on them, I'll be honest, and they're not even fully upgraded yet. So like I've got what? Poison attacks, frenzy, 800 barrier, and then immune to psychology and strider. And then down here, as long as it doesn't lock out, the other ones, but that's the best one of them. That gives you ward, save, leadership, and charge bonus, and increase with each kill. Then probably regeneration. Then the Hellblade, which is more base weapon and outpace weapon damage when you get more than 80 kills. And then the worst one is Zinch, which allows you to spawn a unit of pink horrors, which is fucking ridiculous. What that should do is instead is give you a bigger barrier. Either give you a bigger barrier or quite a decent amount of spell resistance, something like that. Why would you want to summon a unit of pink fucking horrors? Oh, here you go. You can summon a wank unit. Because that's what I want. The only thing that might make it maybe viable is if it's a unit of pink horrors you can summon map wide, so that you can summon them anywhere. So for each unit of aspiring champions that has that, well, you've got on the field, that's obviously you've got the research upgrades, so they've all got it. You can summon a pink horror unit anywhere on the map. That would be more viable, because then you could summon the units of pink horrors just to fuck up any range units. They're not going to survive very long because they're crap. Basically just summon them in the middle of the enemy army and just create disarray. That'd probably be a better version of it, because they're not going to give her exalted pink horrors, and even then they're still not amazing. They're a good unit, they're just not an amazing unit, but pink horrors are just fucking shit, and blue horrors are dog shit. Although if I had to choose between pink horrors and marauders, I'd still take pink horrors over marauders, because marauders are wank. It goes blue horrors, marauders, pink horrors. I think anything's worse than a blue horror. No. I just got out of the war with him. I don't want to get back into the war with him. My army's now on the move back over here. I want him to stay over there and be a good little bitch. I don't want any more trouble from Alistair with this campaign. So if I have to go back there, I'll wipe him out. Do I want to go into here first to get that, or do I want to unlock... Well, actually not that one, because that one's garbage. That lowered corn authority, so let's do the corn. Corn authority's gone up. What? What? Oh, because it's unlocked this. What? So you have -10 control, but income for bonus plus 35%. I don't think so. Why do you just get a stupid negative? This I want to pay 15% more for my... That's like supply lines of old. I mean, that one you could use that in brief stints. Where you pay for it, get a shitload of money, and then turn it off. But you don't want it on too long. And you certainly don't want it on when I've got bad public order in some areas already. It's not a good idea. Really, really, really not a good idea. So if I'm recruiting armies or recruiting a hero, I want to use that. That if I know an enemy army is bearing down on me. Probably that generally. Local urban recruitment plus 20% replenishment chance for undivided marauders. So hang about, that 34% that I've got is only because I'm getting 20% from that. So it's 14% normally. It's even lower than a Chaos Warrior and Knight. What the fuck? What did they do? But at the moment I need that on to reduce the cost of buildings. Obviously these aren't going to have that, so they're going to be paying 10% more for their buildings. But that's almost done basically, I think. Because it's, yeah, fully upgrading. 3 turns on that and that's 9,000. And that one's fully upgrading, yeah. Fire resistance. That one's not bad. 25% missile and 5% physical. It's pretty good. Unit mass? Really? See, that one's not bad. For a scout, which is what they're going to be. Campaign line of sight plus 25%. I'll have to look at recruiting him, I think.
Onward to destruction.
I don't know what's your treat. -8 control enemy province, that's not too bad. Once I get him into like an enemy territory, he could do some worky work.
Onward to destruction!
I still forgot to look at that. Fucking hell. Keep forgetting every time. Oh, and that 25. So he should have 200 experience next turn in rank 1. Let's check it. If it works that way, if it carries over, it should do. If he's going over to make a nuisance for the Norskins, it's fine. You know, that's on him. If he starts winning over there, fair enough. Just as long as they don't bother me on that flank, I'm fine. I've took a Dark Fortress off him. That's another Dark Fortress. That's good for me. What? No. If you can't beat him and you get beat by him, that's on you. So he came round here to attack that and take Tribe Sort, and then he's running all the way back. And he's in March Dance. Is he raiding me? That fucking beast, man. If I need to, I'll flash recruit a load there and just go and kill him. Fucking is as well. Son of a bitch. Yeah, it just don't want to fuck off, does it? Ain't paying that for it, not yet. God damn. Check Archaon's unit.
This
600, they normally require 800, don't they? So yeah, that is. Yeah, so Archaon's is working. His experience does work. It just doesn't show it there, it just shows the heroes for some reason. I don't know why. That is not what I wanted. I'd normally put them into another army, but fuck it. Oh, and these have all got perfect vigor now. Yes, yes they have. And see, if I'd have upgraded them to Chosen when they got rank 7 anyway, they'd have gone back down to 0, the same rank they're at, and started ranking up. But these are a lot nicer with some of the things. Much smaller unit, but I think like in the last battle, I think this unit lost a single entity. They like very rarely die, and they're not even close to being fully powered. Like, once they get that, regeneration is going to make them fucking nigh on unkillable. That as well, they're going to be fucking killing machines. I just imagine, I'm guessing for a small unit, they're probably not going to auto-resolve very well, though. Up at the thing. Oh yeah, the tier 2 growth we do want. Because my buildings are that expensive, you need that coming in. I mean, yes, that's my fully, well, not fully fleshed out army actually. Can I get unit of knights? I can. Get rid of those. That's my fully fleshed out army. So it's 5,590 is what it is. I'm not sure if he's got more upkeep reductions to do. He hasn't got any. Let's be completely honest, so no. So that's how I want my army to look, though. So 3 of those, 7 chosen great weapons, and then 8 units of Knights of Chaos, which comes to 5,590. It would be slightly cheaper in the second army because obviously they wouldn't have Swords of Chaos, which are 360. These are only 280. But it's an expensive army, so I couldn't afford a full second army like this anyway. But I could afford one with some good units and some shit units. But I could afford another 20 stack, yes. But even let's say I spend like 2,600 in another army, I've only got 2,000 coming in a turn. With how expensive these buildings are, you need more money. I need more than what I've got right now, and that fucker's ready for 291. I might attack that as well. 15. $12 units. We might be able to hold it because we're going to have walls as well. I mean, he has got minotaurs, and a lot of them, as well as a fucking Cygor. But we can also build towers on the inside. I'm not worried about his Ungors and his Chaos Warhounds, they can do nothing. But these carry fucking weight, and he's got 6 of them. Ugh. Peacemaker factions are so fucking annoying. Right, we've tested that anyway. We know that the experience for Archaon works, finally. After forgetting so many turns in a row. I can look at fighting 2 more battles. I've now got the units that I needed to get them ranked up. I just need the experience in. But basically, to get his complete army has taken me 79 turns. When in the previous game would have probably taken me 20? 30? In fact, it probably took less than that because you can recruit straight to Chosen. So I could straight away get my Chosen as soon as I've got the building and Chaos Knights. And obviously you wouldn't recruit those in Warhammer 2 because they were complete garbage. But now they're different because where his tree like buffs them up. Which is pretty nice. Obviously I wouldn't expect the exact same tree for Kolek. If anything for Kolek's tree, I expect it to buff like Dragon Ogres and Dragon Ogre Shaggoths. And then for the other gods, obviously you're not going to be having research for Khorne, Nurgle and whatever. You're going to be buffing just your own god stuff. But right, I'm leaving this part here. I hope you guys have enjoyed. If you have, leave a like. If you're new around here, drop a subscription. Or if you're one of my viewers who currently aren't subscribed, please hit the sub button. Let's help grow the channel. Let's get it rolling. Take care, everyone. Have a great day, and I'll speak to you all soon.